Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb.
Hey there, everybody.
It's supper time, Deb.
I know, we're gonna have something, looks like something yummy.
Yes, we are gonna have something yummy. It's one of Tink's favorites. It is pork chops and rice.
I've never had rice with pork chops, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think we...
Have you ever had pork chops and applesauce?
Applesauce, yes. I have.
Hey, put in the comments if you know where that came from. You have to be oldies like us to remember that. But anyway, this recipe was my sister's, and I think Daryl's mom made it too, but it's just super, super simple, but very good. So we're gonna start by putting a little bit of olive oil in our pan. And I'm just using a regular 12-inch skillet. And
So you've got 6 pork chops. Is that how many this normally makes, or could you do it if you had just 4?
Well, sure.
About the same, do all the same things?
I'm doing 6, and I'm actually doing the boneless pork chops because I didn't see any bone-in that I liked at the grocery store. So I'm doing the big pork steaks.
I like those the best ones.
I do too. So this olive oil we're using is from Gundry MD. And if you don't know anything about Gundry MD, Google it because they have all kinds of healthy options and healthy alternatives. They have supplements and all these things. But one thing they have that we love is this olive oil. And this olive oil is very healthy. Not all olive oil is created equal. As you know.
I didn't realize the difference because I was watching Rachel Ray one time, and her comment was just get whatever. She sees the cheapest is fine, or the most expensive is fine. But I've read up since and realized it's not all fine.
I wouldn't go for that cheapest thing because I have read a lot about it, and there is a lot of difference in the places the olives are grown and all kinds of different things. But olive oil is heart healthy, and so we're trying to eat a little bit healthier now. So we're really trying to be careful and do better.
So we have a link. A link is posted on our page to this. This is this size is $19.95. It's not really expensive. It's a 17-ounce can. A good little bit for $19.95. So if that's something that interests you, you can click on that link and go check this out and all their other products.
Well, there's actually a video that you can watch that Dr. Gundry did, and it is so enlightening about olive oil and the different brands and kinds that you can get. So anyway, so we're just gonna brown these pork chops in a little bit of olive oil. But before I do that, I'm gonna salt them a little bit. You can't see, Deb. Salt and pepper. It's the only spices I'm gonna use on these. Now you could use any kind of spices you want, but I'm using salt and pepper.
I put salt and pepper on everything, I believe.
Yeah, I do too.
Every piece of meat that I fix. Salt and pepper both sides.
Right. Me too. So I'm gonna just add them to my skillet.
You could probably use an iron skillet. I know a lot of people talk about their iron skillets. If you like using iron skillets, that'd be a great thing to use for these.
Well, the only problem with mine, my iron skillet is not big enough for all of these big pork steaks.
It should probably be a big iron skillet that'll hold everything. Because there's 6 of these, right? Yep, 6 of them.
So now I'm going to salt and pepper the other side. I love this pepper grinder.
I love the grinders anyway because you get such great taste, flavor from your salt and pepper. When it's really small granules, you hardly taste it. But you don't need to use as much, so you can get bigger flakes. It's just so good.
Okay, so I've got it browning in here. Now we're going to let these brown on both sides, and then we'll be right back to show you what comes next. Okay guys, we've got these pork chops browned really good. I don't know if you can see those, but they look good. So what I'm going to do now is so easy, y'all. We're going to place onions on top of the pork chops. Now these are Vidalia onions from Vidalia, Georgia, and they are big ones.
It was one whole onion.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna place them on each pork chop. It's so funny, they're so big.
They cover up the whole pork chop.
Okay, so there's our onions. And now we're gonna put some green bell peppers on each pork chop.
I love the vegetables.
Oh, I do too.
I'll eat the vegetables more than your pork chop.
I'm gonna put a couple on each one. Just like that. And I'm gonna turn down the heat to about 3, which is kind of a medium simmer. Low medium? Low medium? Yeah.
Medium low, please.
Alright. Now I'm going to take a can of stewed tomatoes. And you can use whole tomatoes. My sister always used whole tomatoes. That's a little bit too much tomato for me. For when I bite into it, I want it to have a little bit. But I'm not draining these. I'm just putting the tomatoes on top of, just like that, the pork chop. So we've got that on top of our veggies. All that water has soaked down into the pan. And now,
Yummy.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, y'all.
So how long's it got to cook?
We're gonna cook it about 45 minutes on this low simmer or medium simmer. Cover it up, and when we come back, it's gonna be so good. And you can be doing other things while this is cooking.
Which we will be doing other things.
We will be doing other things. So we may even make a dessert, who knows? But we're gonna serve this meal on top of some brown rice, which is another healthy alternative. Y'all been asking for healthy meals. I'm not saying that pork is that healthy. I'm not saying that.
Well, it's your protein.
But it is your protein, and you can use grilled chicken in its place if you want to be even more healthy.
That would be a great alternative, right?
I think so. So
Nice.
we're gonna let this simmer, and we're gonna come back and show you in just a minute what it looks like.
We're back, and it's dinner time.
It's time, y'all. Our pork chops are done. I have here a plate of brown rice, and I'm just going to take a couple of these chops, because I know Tinker won't too. So here's Pink's plate. Now, we're gonna fix us a plate. We'll fix. Debbie's already eaten tonight.
I'm going to have a taste test later.
So sad for you, Debbie. No, you can.
I want a taste test.
Yeah, Debbie's definitely gonna taste it.
This is a keeper recipe, I can tell. It's just got good stuff in it.
It definitely is. Y'all, this is so tender. I can't even begin to tell you.
I can't believe it's that tender.
I know.
I can tell from when you're
Those
cutting it
were
right
some
there.
big old pork chops. For sure. But yes, it's very tender. It's good, y'all. The old me would have put a lot more salt on it. But the new me says, no.
It's
So,
really good. It'd be a great one to try.
If you need to salt it just a little bit more, you can. You want some more juice?
No, I'm good. I'm just going to.
So y'all try this recipe. It is super good. It was my sister Pam's recipe, and she was the best cook in the family.
Yeah.
So y'all try it, and I hope you enjoy it.
See ya.